stomach eventually, okay? So about where his stomach is, and some of you have timers and stuff, it might be good.
Is that white one also going to eat a white mouse?
I'm just going to feed the one here now, and then 6 hour I'll feed the white one. But that one's going. This one's going to eat two.
He's going to eat both of them?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's hungry.
Oh my.
Hasn't eaten for almost a month.
Sure.
I only feed him about once a month. Okay, I gotta see if these are. Yeah.
They have to be wet?
They have to be warm.
They have to be warmed up. These were frozen mice.
Oh.
As soon as it gets
like
it in
fast
his mouth, I'll back away and people can come here, but don't. Okay, now my rule, do not, ooh, he's smelling the mouse here. He's really hungry. Now don't move. They don't have very good eyesight, but don't move around much. And cardboard is a good, if you have a pet mouse, having something that it eats on all the time, so it associates the cardboard with food, and then you don't have to worry about them biting. Now normally in the wild, the mouse would be moving, right? And the snake then would track it down with its smell, with its tongue. And then it would strike it. Its teeth are like little, and don't move too much. He tends to let go after he thinks it's dead. And then he'll back away and then look around. If you're moving, then he might come after you. But his teeth are like little cactus thorns. They're not very big. Move this to the side here. Normally, he's a constrictor. I didn't want to get him too excited, but if I would have wiggled the mouse around, he would have, here, let me just show you. See, the mouse is still alive. If it's still alive, see how he's all of a sudden squeezing it?
Oh. That is awesome.
Okay. And they're constrictors, no poison. Just squeeze until you can't move your diaphragm anymore. You know, your lungs don't suck air in. It's your diaphragm goes down and it creates lower pressure inside your body, and then the air flows in those bags and fills up. And then, of course, your diaphragm goes back up again, the air goes out. So, how many of you are horseback riders? Horses have a trick to have you fall off, right? They suck in a bunch of air, and then the saddle's on, and then you get on the horse, and then they let out the air in the saddle. So what are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to knee the horse in the stomach.
You give them a good, and then pull it, right? And you pull that tightening of the saddle together, and then the horse won't be able to slide you off. If a mouse starts squeezing you to death, you could hold your, a snake, you could hold your breath, right? Go, but the thing is, you have to let air out. No, the air is being pushed. You can't suck anymore. And pretty soon you're not going to be able to suck any more air in, you see, and because it's going to keep squeezing you.
Oh my gosh, you're just swallowing it whole?
That's what snakes do.
But how does it fit?
It fit in that little. His jaw isn't connected to his upper jaw.
He unhinges.
But it's bigger than his jaw.
He unhinges his jaw.
Oh my
Now,
god.
here's my question while you're watching, because it takes me a while. How do I know that that's a male snake? You know already. Okay, we'll let the expert tell us in a minute. How do I know that that's a male snake?
Like a
Is it because the female's cuter?
Yes.
It just swallowed up to
Bigger?
its arm.
You know, sometimes that's the way it is, but you know what? In a lot of species, the females are the biggest. When I go fishing, I don't care about the male fish. I want the female fish. They're the big ones. World record fish are females. In the reptile world, some of the males are bigger, but sometimes the females are the bigger. Okay, you won't have to worry about him now. He won't melt to, he won't let go until once he gets down to the tail, then I'd be careful. But if you want to get a little bit closer up, you could.
Oh my gosh, everybody's just...
You want to get a little closer? It's like the paparazzi.
Guys,
Are they too? Yeah, you may be a little bit too close to it.
Yeah,
Why isn't it choking? What do snakes have that other animals don't have, so it does not choke with that big giant thing in its throat? Yeah.
His nose, nostrils.
What the heck is...
Okay, well, we have nostrils too, though.
Oh, this is so good.
Yes.
Nucleus thing.
Yeah, that's kind of it too, but still, we would choke to death. Does anyone know? When it's about ready to swallow, is it down to its tail?
Yeah.
Okay, you people watch, you're gonna see like a little straw underneath its tongue. Is when it opens its mouth. It's a breathing hole, it's a tube. Like if I went like this, lift my tongue up, I'd have a little tube there to breathe out of.
Oh, that's
Okay, don't move too much. I gotta get the other mouse. I don't want him to come after you. Now, once he gets down to
You're gonna feed it 2 mouse? 2 mouse?
That's like you eating 2 turkeys in one
Oh, is the
sitting.
mouse way back
Okay, don't,
there?
no, careful.
Back up, people.
Oh,
nice.
kitty.
Just like that.
So they don't have very good eyesight. Reptiles don't have the greatest eyesight.
Play with him for a little bit.
He looks like he's in a knot.
Unconstricted.
How do they not get in a knot?
Whoa.
Oh, like a boss.
Nice.
Cool, just leave it there.
How long did it take him to swallow the first one? Anyone keep track?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Exactly 5 minutes or 4 minutes and 32 seconds or time this one?
Okay.
My guess this one will be way faster because now his jaws have been separated.
that. Look
And they can pop their jaw.
It started at 5 minutes and 13 seconds.
And then watch how he pushes it down. I mean, they don't have a hand to shove it down their throat.
Wait a sec, where'd the second mouse go?
So where's the other one?
It's right here. It's the stomach. The big. The big. Say this part.
Well, it's not quite in its stomach yet.
Right there.
So I want to get this one in his mouth right away. Now you can watch him push the other one down.
So now, it's gonna keep, after you feed him like this, it's not gonna move, right?
He doesn't want it. He'll crawl underneath there for about a week.
A week? So you feed him once a week?
At home, I feed him about once a month.
Oh, just 2 mouse once a month?
Yeah. But I will feed him during the school year about once every 2 weeks. I'll feed him because the kids want to see him. See now, first hour gets to see him. See, contest. First hour had the second most amount of Kleenex boxes.
Oh,
And now 6th hour gets to see the white snake eat. And then in 2 weeks from now, we'll do 2 more.
you bring your python?
She'll bring that big one.
You don't have a big one. How many snakes do you have?
2.
No, he's got like 10 in his house.
I should. Let me see if I got
I don't want to
snake.
be his neighbor.
I'm gonna see if I got. I don't think I have it here. I can't leave the snake to look.
If
I might
they
have
come
it.
loose, wow. What city do you live in?
If he gets loose, he'll come right back to here.
Oh, well, how is he gonna know?
They remember where they go.
There's not any mice laying around. He'll know he comes here for food.
Oh, maybe I should have him outside.
Oh, I see the
my,
two right there. I saw the two.
My mouse under my grass.
See, they call these corn snakes
Mhm.
down in
Oh,
Florida.
it's really.
Some
So-
people used to think that they caused, they're in the corn all the time, but why were they in the corn? Eating the mice. Okay, you people in the front here, now be very, I want to, just don't move, okay? You might want to back up just a teeny bit with your hands. I want you to be able to see him push it down. And then I'm gonna come in there, sneak underneath your picture, so in case it, yeah, you'll see him push it with his body. In the wild, if it's hunting, they get excited for the hunt and they actually salivate in their mouth a little bit, and that helps them swallow a dry mouse down. I put them in warm water for 2 reasons. One is to warm the mouse up, because without body heat, a cold mouse would be harder to digest. Secondly, a little moisture on the mouse helps it swallow it better. Okay? Now you people in the front, you'll be able to see that little tube when he opens his mouth up.
I saw it.
It's a little breathing tube.
So what about if you put a third mouse? Is she?
He would. I've fed him as many as 3, but I don't want to power feed them. See how he pushes it down?
That took him about 3 minutes, 13 seconds.
3 minutes, 13 seconds to put a mouse down. That's like you going to have your Thanksgiving dinner and eat the whole thing. You know what? I'm a little bit nervous about. He's still. Okay, if you want to gently, let me just pick. I have to pick it up. I'm sorry. I just don't want him to bite anybody. Not like you would die or anything, but the story would get around school. Next thing you know, the health department would come, and then they'd come in my room and they'd empty my room of all living creatures except for you guys.
Dang it.
Does he have fangs?
What?
Does he have fangs?
No, he has a layer of teeth, a whole bunch of, almost like my snake, or the fish skeleton, or the fish head there. Lots of little teeth angled inward. And they're about the size of a cactus, because when he bit me,
He's hunting.
oops, here. When he bit me the one time, he didn't want to let go, and his teeth are angled inward, and I was more worried he was going to get hurt if I yanked him off, so I had to be careful with that. But it's not like it hurt.
You should let him bite you.
Let him bite me.
Yeah.
He's looking over.
He's like,
Okay, he's almost got the mice down to his stomach. So he's still pushing a little bit.
I can't tell where his mouth is.
Well, don't put it up there though.
Back, like, right.
Very close. It's about
Whoa.
1/3 of the way down.
Whoa.
It's amazing, isn't it? There's two
It
mice
just,
in there
like,
and you don't hardly
squeezes
see
it.
it.
Look at it.
He's still kind of pushing it. There's some mice that are egg eaters, and they have such strong muscles as they push it down, the egg breaks as it's going down.
Would you be able to see it, like?
The what?
I saw a video that was gross. Would you be able to see, like, the body, like, all of a sudden just get smaller when the egg cracks?
I think that's what I haven't seen one eat. Now, how do I know it's a male?
Where?
The anus, you mean?
Like right above it or whatever, to the bigger part of the body, you'd like squeeze right there, and then like, can't remember.
Okay, and you don't really want to call it a poop hole because it's an opening where not only is where they go to the bathroom, but it's also an opening where his sex organ would be, and there's a scale that covers it up. Females, of course, do not have that organ, and I'm not going to explain. You all are old enough to know. But if it's a male, you open up and you lift that scale, pull the scale down a little bit, and look in the opening. You will see a male organ if it's a male. That's how you tell.
That's cool.
I don't have to explain anymore, right?